Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. So we're going to be taking a look at the gaming sector again here. A sector that obviously is not getting a lot of love right now, but I do think as we are seeing gaming coins getting heavily beat up recently because, again, gaming has not been a hot narrative as it is down big on the last 30 days alone. I think now is the time to potentially scoop up some gaming coins, especially if you don't have exposure to gaming, or maybe you have some positions that you've been looking at top up on, or lowering your averages. We're going to be going over a couple gaming altcoins again as they remain at these prices over the next few days here. In my opinion, on what I'd be looking at. So if that is something of value of you guys, if you guys could subscribe to the channel and like the videos so you stay up to date with what we put out here daily on the channel. So again, the thesis here is that gaming is going to be a hot narrative, that it is going to run this cycle, whether it's 2025 or if you think the cycle is going to extend past that. I personally do believe that we will see gaming run in 2025 at some point, because there is major catalysts that, again, in my opinion, are still yet to happen for gaming. So obviously we see a lot of gaming coins are down heavily this week alone. Now, one that I do want to talk about that we've talked about so many times on the channel now, essentially for years at this point going into 2025, is OTK, Octo Gaming, or Octoken here, because I think at this level, I think this is a bargain here. Obviously we did see it drop to, it wicked down. I don't know if there was a massive whale selling here or whatnot, but it went immediately down to like 1.5 million dollars in market cap around there. Quite insane. For anyone who actually got that move, let me know in the comments below if you were able to. And then it obviously quickly recovered. Now again, I don't know exactly what happened here for that little wick here. Now we'll come back and we'll take a look at the chart here for OTK. But as always, if you're not familiar with what Octo Gaming is all about, well, they are a mobile gaming app. They have 16 games now at this point. They've added several games in 2024 alone in the last 6 months of 2024, worth mentioning as well. And they've had key partnerships with other projects in the space, especially since they are a gaming project on Solana. So they've made plenty of partnerships with other projects on Solana as well. Now, we are seeing Solana, again, doing quite well so far going into 2025 with major launches happening within the Solana ecosystem. I do think Solana is still going to continue to be one of those top ecosystems to really pay attention to moving forward. Again, we have major meme coins launching on Solana like the Trump coin. We have Virtual's protocol, literally the leader in AI agents, coming over and expanding to Solana. There's a lot of attention moving to the Solana blockchain. So I think, one, Solana as a whole is a bullish chain to be paying attention to, but also I think gaming on Solana is not as saturated as other chains potentially. So I think you are still, again, early one to gaming, but also Solana gaming in my opinion. Now if we take a look at OTK, again, we see that they have, about 4 million players here at this point. They have had their Octo Gaming app live on the both Play Store, Google Play Store, and Apple Store for years at this point. I still have it on my phone. I've had it on there for years now. Again, we see all these major partnerships with projects in the space. They have their double reward system where you can not only own or have a way of earning the OTK, crypto token, but you can also earn gold in there as well, which you can exchange for physical and digital prizes like, gift cards or other prizes as well. Or if you're good, on the game, you can also go in these tournaments and actually win the OTK token. So there is an earning potential, which I think is huge for gaming projects. People want to play these games for a potential, way of playing to earn. Literally what was a big factor for gaming last cycle, and I think will be again moving forward this cycle. How to play, literally you just download the game, it's free to play. They give you this gold, you get paired up one-on-one, you can get into a game immediately, and then you can claim your rewards in golds and OTK. So they have a bunch of games here. Now these games are pretty simple. Obviously these are not anything like AAA or anything like that. These are very, very simple games, which for a mobile gaming application is completely fine. I actually think more simplified games like this do a lot better on mobile than something that's trying to be AAA or AA or anything like that. I've had that idea for quite a while now, if you guys have been around the channel. So I think, the fact that they keep expanding to how many games they do have, they are actively working on their ecosystem. They're making these partnerships, these announcements. They're launching more games. Again, now they are up to 16 games, I believe. They're also backed by the Solana Foundation. Not a lot of gaming projects on Solana, especially at this market cap and evaluation, are actually backed by the Solana Foundation. Now, we did see that they had a huge partnership with PSG. Again, a huge soccer organization as well. I mean, these guys have literally 15 million followers on Twitter alone. So insane that they had a partnership with Octo Gaming. Again, Octo Gaming, it just shows that they have, the money behind them. They have the influence. Having huge partnerships like this, just exposure more to the ecosystem here. They also, tweet and put out tweets quite often. Now, that might not seem important, but a lot of gaming projects don't actually put out a lot of, tweets on their Twitter, which gives the appearance to, especially when we're in market conditions like right now, people freak out and they find any reason to exit their position. So if they look at something they're holding and they're like, hey, they haven't posted, even in a couple days, even a week, attention span in crypto is immediate and very short. So, the fact that they do put out tweets, quite often does keep the community, one, engaged, but also reminds them and lets them know that this is not a dead project, that they actually are building, and they actually are, again, having more way of earning. So you actually win Jupiter on Octo Gaming, so you can actually go on their live leaderboard and you can actually find a way and play to earn the Jupiter token, which again is one of the leading DEX on Solana, so a bullish token as well. And now you have a way of earning it through Octo Gaming. So the earning potential is definitely here and live in OTK, which I think again is important here. So you can earn the Jupe token, you can earn the OTK token, or the golds as well. They also have their roadmap here, which is worth mentioning. It's only the Q1 roadmap, so this isn't even, again, the whole 2025. I don't know why that did not load, but if you actually look at it, so for Q1 2025 alone, they say that they want to launch 2 more games with 2, different partners. So there's 2 more games, which will put them up to 18 games. And again, new partnerships, D-Run 2 Utopia game update. So one of the games getting an update. Launch of Bonk Maze Power. Bonk Maze was another one of the games with Bonk Run. Again, partnered with Bonk, which is a top meme coin on Solana. Had a huge run, about a year or 2 ago when the Solana phone came out. The first one, if we look at it, in-app futures, so mystery future for new experiences, integration for other Solana tokens in the app as entry fees, so potentially something we're seeing right now with the Jupiter token as well. Other NFTs, display of previous leaderboards, backend, just more improvements for the app, community, Octo NFT holder, airdrop part 2, AMAs, Twitter Spaces, announced development on their Telegram, again, Web 2, massive user acquisition, so marketing campaigns coming for OTK as well, engagement, reach. Again, this is just Q1 2025, so this isn't even the whole year. Again, some projects that would make up their whole 2025 roadmap, but this is just Q1 for Octo Gaming. So I think that OTK is definitely still building, obviously here. Again, they tweet quite often, and again, if you think that's not important, go find some gaming projects that don't, post that often. Look at their chart. I'm not saying there's a direct correlation, but there is something to be said about a team that actually is trying to be active, trying to engage with their community, keep them in the loop, even if it is, just things like this. They're playing into the culture a little bit about, going into like posting these like memeified kind of versions of their mascot here, obviously an octopus. So, again, they're definitely playing into the, culture of crypto, which, this is what you want for a team. Not only do they play into the culture, but, as we know, again, posting with Pengu, Pudgy Penguins, the Trump token, obviously, is a little harken there. But, so they know that play into the culture of crypto, but they also realize with their exchange listings, as we've talked about in the past, the team has been open about saying that they are going to get more exchange listings just when it makes sense. Right now, they only have KuCoin, and it's been like that for a long time now, but they have been open about going for other exchange listings. They already have them lined up. They're just waiting for either the market to flip bullish or for gaming to run, because right now, if they did come out tomorrow, we've been saying this with a lot of projects, obviously, but OTK as well. If they came out tomorrow with a, let's just say a Bybit or a Mexi or a Gate.io listing, it would do nothing for the price. It might blip up for a second, but in these market conditions with gaming running the way that it isn't, obviously, it would honestly just go back down, because this is not the market for, new centralized exchange listings. You don't want to blow your shot right now, especially when there is potentially a better opportunity not that far from now. So the team definitely understands what they're doing, in my opinion. Again, making these partnerships, putting out these announcements, even playing into the culture, even if it is just a, memeified kind of octopus, going with all the different stuff that's happening here recently. That's really important for the team to actually kind of play into that and stay relevant. And again, they keep updates, frequent here in their usual updates, again, either, having partnerships with other ecosystems or just with game announcements, roadmaps, also the way of earning Jupiter token. And they said that they're going to be integrating more Solana native tokens, NFTs, airdrops, and they have 2 more games coming. So, I mean, this is, again, quite important in my eyes. Obviously, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of that? But either way, we're going to close out here looking at the chart, obviously, for OTK. As we do see, again, this morning, I don't know what exactly happened here, but great opportunity, not financial advice, obviously. When we take a look at the 1 month, essentially so far into 2025, we've seen it down, OTK down 40% alone, literally for this year. Again, 1 month literally puts us pretty much at New Year's here, 2025. But, I think personally, again, not financial advice, I do think that OTK is extremely undervalued here at about $4 million in market cap. And I don't know if we will get there again, but hypothetically, if even we were to get to, 2 to 3 million, I think that would be honestly a generational buy. And I hate saying that word and throwing that around like that, but I do believe that there is massive returns here for OTK. Even at these levels today, we've seen OTK go up to about $30 million in market cap. And here's the thing, over the 1 year, obviously we saw summer of 2024 was not a great time, one for a majority of the market, but for gaming especially. We saw it consolidate quite a bit. Obviously we saw it last time it got to these levels of sub 5 million. It jumped up to 10 to 12 to 13 million here in no time. 15 million, again, that was at the Bonk partnership here that we mentioned, called out on the channel, again telling you guys that was undervalued right here, and I'm saying it again here at a $4 million market cap. And for over the last year, it was consolidating around the 10 to 15 million dollar range, quite well. And then obviously we saw a lot of different events here over the short term, over the last 30 days in the markets, kind of just suck a lot of liquidity into certain altcoins. Then we saw the announcement with DeepSeek kind of tanking a lot of the markets, traditional and Web3. So we've seen it fall from about a $15 million market cap in the last 45 to 60 days here to literally where it stands right now at a $4 million market cap. I think OTK at these levels makes a lot of sense. One, if you do think that gaming is going to be a hot narrative moving forward throughout this cycle, whether it's Q1, Q2 2025, or towards the end of the year, whenever if you think gaming is going to run, I think you have to be positioning yourself in gaming coins right now before gaming runs. Please do not wait until gaming runs to get that confirmation, bias. You don't want to be looking at OTK, even at a $15 million market cap, and then wanting to buy in where you literally had the opportunity to get in at a $4 million market cap. Now, yes, at 15 million, I think there's still upside, but at a 4 million, I don't want to throw out any crazy predictions here. I think OTK, in my opinion, is definitely going to, eclipse its all-time highs here of about 12 cents, and I think that it could do some X's past that. So do with that what you will. But when we're looking at undervalued gaming altcoins, I think OTK is definitely one to make note of. And we're looking at undervalued gaming altcoins, or just gaming altcoins in general, since a lot of them are undervalued within the Solana ecosystem. I think OTK is definitely one of my top picks here. One, they target mobile gaming. There's a way to earn not only their native token with the OTK token, but also the double reward system, earning real world prizes. But now they're starting to integrate all their Solana tokens like Jupiter as well, which again, Jupiter is a good DEX on Solana. I'm bullish on that token as well, whereas I don't think it's going to give obviously nearly the returns that something OTK could, because it's much bigger in market cap. It's just another way of earning Jupiter and earning another token on Solana. And we've seen Solana, I mean, it's just casually hanging out right now at 240 despite all the recent market conditions. Solana is holding up quite well. So I do think Solana is going to be continuing to be a hot ecosystem. And I think the fact that OTK is natively built on Solana, not migrated, natively built on Solana, backed by the Solana Foundation. And again, when we look at quality gaming projects on Solana, there's not that many of them, especially not that many quality ones at this low of a market cap and evaluation with an actual live earning model. So keep an eye on OTK. Again, I think at these levels, in my opinion, not financial advice, just giving you guys my opinion here. Don't have a crystal ball. I think OTK makes a lot of sense if you're looking for a project that ticks all those boxes. But that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think of OTK? Is there other gaming projects either on Solana or in general that you think are undervalued right now? Should be, quite easy to list a couple, but let me know in the comments below what you guys are eyeing up in the gaming space, or if you're bullish on the gaming space still, if you have the conviction, or have you been shaken out on the gaming side. Either way, let me know in the comments below. Give me some reasoning behind it as well. Let's have a conversation. And if you guys want an optional way of supporting the channel and getting into that private community, there is a Patreon linked below. If you guys got value out of the video here today, if you guys could like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.